Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. In the last episode, we chose to live in a world completely molded by a false reality, created by Maruki, a world free of pain and strife, where wishes are granted to help those who feel completely lost feel like they've actually been found. Although everything I said does sound like the ideal route to take, it isn't the true path the Phantom Thieves need to follow, since it would go against everything we've been through up to this current point in our story. We already fought up against a god of chaos trying to push his disordered desires on us. How hard could it possibly be to defeat the world-bending godlike being that Maruki has truly become? And honestly, he's pretty much become the new god of this world, based on what we saw in the false truth ending. So, with that being said, let's see how the true path actually goes, since it's about time we see the truth, right? And honestly, maybe we'll even find out why the false truth ending might not be the proper ending to go to, because we haven't seen the whole thing yet. We don't know what Maruki's true intentions are, we don't know much. All we really saw was what he gave us, so maybe there's more to it.
There's no doubt that Maruki's up ahead. Make sure you're ready.
Okay, let's do this, Akechi. It's about time to return to where we were in the last one, from right before the false truth ending begins. So, although we are repeating a scene, honestly, this is something we've done before, is repeating a scene for continuity's sake, and also just because of the fact that just in case, just to kind of like re-sum up what happened to lead into us choosing the true ending, right? So, just in case, since it would be better to start it from here than, in the middle of the conversation, right? Thank you for coming. What's wrong with Sumire? Did you do something to her? What's wrong with Sumire? She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
Which is technically true. It feels like a cult, and that is something we noticed. That is one thing that is very off-putting about everything before even choosing the false truth ending, because of the fact that everyone, is heavily cult-like inside the palace. So it definitely is weird, and the fact that they're all wearing white robes on top of that kind of freaks me out as well. So it does feel like a cult, that's for sure. But, I don't know, we don't know the truth, because we can't see the full truth unless we, go towards the truth. So we need to dig into his mind and really see what's really going on, to really know for sure what is the real path that is really the good ending. Which, like I said, it's probably going to be the true ending, that's probably the best path, but I want to see both of them to make sure that, which one actually feels better in the end, right? So, I guess we'll find out, but let's continue. I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way, but if that self-satisfaction leads to the happiness of thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best? Akira-kun, if I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact? Which, technically no from our first-person perspective, but from a third-person perspective, we know that they did at least come together, and Morgana at least rejects the current reality, because Morgana turned back into his cat form. So, we at least know Morgana is definitely on her side now, but we don't know about the rest of the team. You're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying to do my best, so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Don't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves, and live happily too. This reality? On Shiho.
I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs. But all's well that ends well.
Yeah, just to completely erase what Kamoshida did. And apparently Kamoshida never became a villain, based on the connotations of everything. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. And then the Sayuri inside the art gallery and actually getting the recognition that it actually deserves. Please, I want you to understand, for their sake as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves.
Yep, the father getting recognition as the police, commander, not the chief. The police chief, actually. But yeah, definitely, everything seems good, but I don't know if that's really the best outcome. I still don't think so. Because the fact is we don't know what is really going on with Maruki's powers. We don't know how they actually work, or what they actually can do, and what happens if Maruki goes berserk. Does the world just end or something? Because he does have world-bending powers, and we know that just because of the fact that everything's distorted out of nowhere. And things were just getting back to being good, because we just saved the world, and, everything was just starting to become normal again. No more villains, nobody else taking over the world. We actually had the world in a decent spot that it felt like a normal reality. And then Maruki all of a sudden takes over the world and changes it to be, well, heaven on earth, it seems, but we don't know if it really is heaven on earth, because of the fact that he has the ability to completely change cognition, and that's for sure, but instead of a change of heart, it seems like a change of mind, which is weird, but it definitely does fit what seems to be going on. That's all I can really figure out on a where we are right now without the game telling me straight up what's going on. That's what I can kind of figure out.
Really? Then back to the bank, people, it's curry time.
Futaba and her mom, and it's sad that the fact that if we do this, if Mr. Okumura dies again, Wakaba's dead again, and Makoto's mother and father are gone again. It's really sad that that's going to be the outcome if we do go through with this. It really does suck that that's gotta go through. They have to go through that all over again if that is the case, because that's kind of how it sounds like what's going to happen if we do fight off against this fake reality, because those would just go away if we do end up winning, right? If we even win. I don't even know if we win. So, definitely an interesting thing to think about, right?
Well, Father, is that jealousy I'm detecting?
Yep, definitely jealousy. My friends want to stay in this reality.
That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to Mementos, I transform into,
a car. But is that really true? Well, at least we know for sure that Morgana wants to, fight back, because he wouldn't have turned back into his cat form if that wasn't the case. So he saw through the reality, that's for sure. But the rest of the team, although they do sound like they want to help us, they don't know what's really going on at the moment, and we know that because of the third-person interaction that happened right before us going into the palace, that they all met up trying to look for us, and they weren't sure what they really thought about what was really going on. They thought everything was still fine, but they can't put a finger on what's actually going on that's actually pushing us to, fix things. Well, it's time. If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created, or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could lead happy lives, free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that. For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest of your friends, I ask you give me your answer. I can't accept this reality. I accept this reality. I can't accept this reality. Yep, we already saw what your reality is, and you did he did actually keep his promise. The world did seem really, really good, and it ended good. There was a good ending, so it wasn't a bad thing, but it is all up to interpretation on how you feel about the ending and knowing that you are technically being brainwashed to be happy forever. So, definitely is up to interpretation. But we don't know for sure until, we see the true ending for both of them, right? So, I guess we'll find out. Oh, there's Philemon again.
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
No.
Oh, what's going on, Sumire?
You're not serious, right? Please, I'm begging you, Spooks-senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
Don't hide from the truth or ... You need to stop living in the past, Sumire. I'm sorry, but you can't live as Kasumi. It's just lying to yourself and making pain go even further. Because, although technically, in a way, it is Sumire's fault that what happened to Kasumi, it was an accident. It was never her fault, truly, for her getting hit. Yes, she ran in front of a car, and Kasumi saved her. But Kasumi saved her. That's a big portion of it. Kasumi could have never even did that. She could have never jumped in front of the car to save Sumire if it wasn't her risking her life to save her sister. She gave her life to save her sister. That's case in point. So, Kasumi would want her sister to keep on living. So, we're gonna fight for Kazumi's sake. Sorry, Sumire, but you gotta be Sumire.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever, and it's all Sumire's fault. I can't live with that kind of life.
But, I'm sad to say this, but you gotta forget about that. That's something that, although it's hard to really, fight against that truth, it is something that she can't hold on to forever, because it really wasn't her fault. It really, really wasn't. But that's only something that she can figure out on her own, right? It's not something we can force down her throats and make her believe it. So, hopefully we can make her see the error of what's going on here and actually make her understand that it's she's not in the wrong for what happened. And Kasumi would really want her to keep living. Based on everything we learned about her, she's basically Sumire. Like, they're twins, pretty much. And both of them cared about each other a lot. So, definitely, we gotta try something at least, right?
Please don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Are you serious? Don't do this. Are you serious? All I think about is J. Jonah Jameson from the very first Spider-Man movie. When he goes, are you serious? But, don't do this. Yeah, please don't do this, Sumire. There's no reason for us to fight.
How stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't think we have a choice in the matter here.
Yeah, probably not.
I couldn't take care of it for you. I could take care of it for you right now, but you prefer her to leave her alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Okay, I definitely will. Oh, that's nice of Akechi to let us go one-on-one with her just to make sure she gets out of here alive. Because his persona is definitely more for, ending things than making things survive. So thankfully Akechi's given us the chance.
Please don't make me do this.
I'm sorry, Sumire, but we gotta do this. So here we go. One-on-one with good old Violet. For the first time, actually. I don't think we never fought her again before, so let's do this.
I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kazumi's killer.
And if you don't want to be Kazumi's killer, then why are you trying to be our killer? If you fight us, it's not going to lead us to a good ending either, so just need to stop. Calm down. At least talk it out. So, let's just get ready for anything. I actually went to Merciless for a little bit, just to kind of see if I can actually fight things. Although Merciless would be fun to try and do, I did find out that if you get hit by a crit, it's actually 3 times damage. So instead of worrying about that happening, I ended up just turning it back to normal. Because if I get hit by 1 crit, it's all over pretty much. So, just in case, I ended up just changing it back to hard like we were for Yaldabaoth's area. So, we're back to hard mode. At least it's not normal where we started, so definitely a little bit harder than normal, which is cool.
Why?
Sorry, Sumire, but you can't win this fight, because you can't live as Kasumi. You just can't.
Crick. Looks like you lost.
Yep, you lost, Sumire. You gotta stop.
Why?
You need to stop. Our fight's over. Our fight is now over. Yeah, sorry. You don't need to fight us.
Spook-senpai.
What's up?
No, I can't.
You can't what?
I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it for yourself. Spook-senpai, it's my own fault that my sisters... why don't you understand? Please, I beg you.
Why did Maruki really need to show her that? Because she was living perfectly fine for a little bit there, not knowing that, that ended up happening. And if she found out that she was Sumire without her seeing that, she probably would have had a much better transition to being Sumire again. Just don't make her remember that as painful as it was, because he made her watch it. That's messed up. I really will say that. That's messed up to make her rewatch her sister's death. That's one thing that really does kind of push that his way of thinking is kind of wrong. Because you shouldn't show somebody that. Because that's way too painful of a thought. And if he really wanted to help her, he wouldn't have shown her that, right? So she probably would have grew better not re-seeing that. And maybe she would have remembered that Kasumi did die. But it wouldn't be as painful as of a transition from Kasumi to Sumire like it is right now. Definitely for sure, but it was good for us to see it because it did add context, even though it was a really brutal way to show that Kasumi was truly dead. So, in a way, technically for story reasons for us, it was good, but it was really, really bad to show her that in reality. Yoshizawa-san.
I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
Tell me, if you want your pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi, I'll actualize it! Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
No, I can't! I don't want to go back to my life in cinders ever again!
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back! I'm happy here! This is where I belong!
Okay, that's really weird. So, his so-called kindness and all this other things can actually force somebody to, completely anger their persona into the point where it goes into a rage mode. And that is actually a really ominous thing because of the fact that, because of what we know about personas going into a rageful state, is they are willing to, attack without actually being forced out by the actual persona user. It was the whole reason why Shinjiro had his whole point with the fact that he accidentally, killed Ken's mom and everything, and the reason why he ended up suppressing his persona in the first place. So, this ain't good. This really ain't good. And it seems kind of on the same level of how Akechi was able to make things turn chaotic. So, this is not good. And whatever he's doing right now doesn't seem good either. I'll rescue you. The only way I know how. But how are you doing this, though? We still don't understand how he even has this power.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
Yep, seems like it. We're actually fighting off with her persona, too, and not actually against Sumire. That's interesting. Is it still Cendrillon, though? I can't really tell because, it's red instead of the normal colors, so it's different.
It ain't the smaller one. What a pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again.
Yeah, seems like it. And it is Cendrillon. Okay, so it is just angry. But it looks different, though. It's cool. So red and black and gold. That's actually a pretty cool color scheme. It actually matches her current, actual, persona suit, so that's actually kind of cool. But I still like the blue and black and blue one, honestly. But let's see here. What could this thing be weak to? Not sure, but we can at least prepare just in case. So let's get ready for anything, because we don't know what's gonna happen here. So since it is a 2-on-3 fight technically, let's prepare for anything just in case. But thankfully, Akechi actually has the good old ability. Never mind. They have a way of actually heat rising up each other. Okay, that's technically bad, but it didn't do really much of anything though. So technically, it's not the worst case scenario. I think these things are actually nullifying curse damage, so there's no point in trying a Megi on here. So let's go for, I guess, Mabufala then. Oh, cool. It actually is weak to it. That works. Okay, let's go into Akechi then, and then prepare off a debilitate on her, since now she can't get a free heat riser again, and then drop her back to where she was. Perfect. Okay, and then let's go for a Megidolon, see if we can maybe burn through that guy. Nope, not enough, but it is a lot of damage. And I don't know how Drain works specifically, but I think it might go based off of the current health the thing has. So it might actually work in our favor. Uh-oh, Akechi's actually weak to that. Oh, actually both of us are, because of me using Raoul, since I don't have the Nullify Bless on him, which I probably should put that on him, honestly, but it is good to know about. Okay, let's go for another Mabufudine, since this will hit for a lot of damage, since we do know that they are weak to it. And then we can do for maybe another Mabufudine, just to make sure the other guy's out of the way. That'll work. Okay, so far so good. Okay, Akechi's back up. I don't think we can crit this thing, so there's no point in trying. But we can go for a Levitate here, since it is colossal damage. No reason not to, right? Cool. 455 damage. Going for another summon. So can it drain automatically? That's one thing we need to know.
Oh, damn it. There's no end to this. Just what the hell even is this thing?
Good question. Don't know what the tentacles are, that's for sure, but it seems like it's a source of his power, though.
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage.
You can tell. You can't tell. It's a refusal to accept the truth. I guess so. So what do we do then? Because Akechi and Joker can't fight off against him, and the thing is Akechi and Joker have the strongest, personas in the game. So, that is kind of terrifying because of the fact that Akechi's persona is supposed to be as strong as, well, the whole team's personas. But, well, we had an easy time fighting him, but that's only because we were playing on easier difficulty, which you will eventually be able to beat him because, obviously, story reasons, you have to be able to beat him, right? So, but still, Akechi's persona is supposed to be known as being way stronger than any of the personas that are on our team. Well, although he seems a little weaker than the one that we fought before, he definitely is a pretty good persona, as he's definitely far from being a weak persona, that's for sure.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit.
Yeah, seems like it, but we gotta keep going. But it looks like we got somebody coming.
Here it comes.
I don't think so. I think it's Ryuji. It looked like Ryuji, which, cool, it is. Looks like our team finally made it. Looks like they finally figured it out. So, what now? Oh wait, boyish. Okay. That's gotta be Morgana then.
Oh, damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush in by yourself like that.
At least it seemed to work out in our favor. You came? I knew you'd be here. I knew you'd be here, guys. Well, thankfully a miracle came for us.
All apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that... Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki? Yoshi's always trapped by... why is your persona doing this? What in the world's going on here?
Good question.
So much of this shit makes no sense. We'll cover it later. We're gonna stop her first, right, Joker?
Yep, that's first things first.
Alright, let's get in formation.
Okay. Well, at least now we have a chance at this, since now we have the whole team now, so this'll work. Everyone except for Kasumi, or Sumire, but I'm so used to calling her Kasumi, but we are missing a team member, so it's not the whole team, because we know that we can technically fight with Kasumi / Sumire, but it would be nice to actually have her here, but we're fighting her, so we can't do that.
Okay guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push them back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
Well, we got them to change their minds.
That was awesome, Luna.
I just wanted to read that. Usually we don't, and thankfully we can use ice damage here, and we don't need Yusuke for this one. Even though Yusuke would be cool to always have. But let's do this. So, because we can do that, we can go into Akechi here and go for a free debilitate, right? So let's do that, since it did restart the fight, so they wouldn't have their weaknesses anymore. So let's just prepare that just in case. And then let's go for probably a Megidolon, just because that would be some decent damage. And then prepare for anything else, right? Okay, so far so good. Go for a charge on good old Ryuji. We could have went for Ryuji and did a charge, but I feel like that would have been better. And they are actually good against Magarudine. Okay, it's not a good thing, but we might be able to maybe do this right. I'm doing this just in case so I don't mess it up. Okay, cool. At least we got rid of one of them. I just didn't want to waste my ammo, just in case. And sadly our debilitate's now gone. But as long as we dodge all of that, which is good. Good. Thankfully Evade Bless went into effect there. Okay, let's go for another Maruki. Hit them for a big chunk of damage. Okay, Ryuji's already charged up. So let's go into probably Akechi again and go for a debilitate again. Just because that would be smart to make sure that she keeps that. Because now that she can't get Heat Riser again, we can actually use our best benefits here and not have to worry about her blocking damage again, since that does take out some of the damage we do. And then we'll go for a God's Raging Thunder, 40% extra damage on our charged God's Hand. That's not bad. I'll take that. Okay, then we can go for a Magarudine here for some decent wind damage. Although it's not much, it's definitely something.
It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
Okay, hang in a little longer indeed. Okay, more evil synthetic organisms. Okay, so she can go for an instant drain, and it's 600 HP if she gets a full one. We don't know if she gets the full thing for normal ones. Shoot, we didn't get that. That's kind of bad, but it's not the worst case scenario, because we can look for a one that we have in here maybe. So let's see here. I think I do have, yep, I do have Frost. Okay, let's throw that on that and force that one down, just because that will give us a baton pass. And then we can baton pass it to Joker, which then he can go for a big hit here actually. So let's see if we can go for a heavy curse stamped Magion. That would be pretty cool. And 666 damage is not bad, and he did nullify it. I had a good feeling, because normally they are, based on what I remember. So, because we did fight one a couple times when, earlier in the story. So, thankfully, that is the case. But the thing is this guy's still up. But we can go for a Miracle Punch on him. No reason not to try. 104 damage is not bad. And it might cancel out some of the drain as well. So it might not be the worst case scenario. Okay, going for another summon. Hopefully she doesn't drain immediately. No, she's not. Okay, perfect. Although Morgana is feared, thankfully nothing bad happened there. That's good. Okay. go for another Mabufudine. Looks like we just have to knock down Senderlon. I don't think we have to knock down the rest. So if we do just focus on her, we actually are perfectly fine.
They're wide open. Let's slaughter them.
Okay, let's slaughter them indeed. Definitely a really cool showtime though. I really like Joker and Akechi's one. One of the better showtimes for sure. But there's still one more left, and I know that one's for Kasumi, because of the fact that Joker gets 2 of them for this game. So, normally he doesn't get them. Oh, oops. It didn't go to the other guy, but it's fine. We get to see a cool animation. I don't think it would have been enough damage though anyways, even if we did hit Senderlon. So it's fine. At least we got to use it, right? So it's better than nothing, right? So let's just go for some big hits here. Even though Ryuji can't go for anything big there, it's definitely better than nothing. Okay, let's go for a salvation here. Make sure everybody's fully healed, because Morgana's salvation is really, really good. And it does give you full HP, so there's no reason not to use it, right? Okay, here comes another death sight. Fear is technically bad to get hit by, but thankfully we didn't get hit by it. Okay, another evil synthetic organism. Another drain. She's going for the 600 HP one, though. Which is technically bad, but it's not that bad since it seems like she only uses it once every 2 turns, which is not bad. And free accuracy and evasion drop, that's always nice. Okay, let's go for another Move 9, drop that guy, and then prepare probably Ryuji here, because he's got some big hits coming in here now, so might as well go for a good old Lagan hand, since we know he's gonna hit for like a truck because of Raging Thunder. Okay, so far so good. And another hit should be over and done with, I think. Nope, almost. But, we do have another God's Hand ready for her. So here we go. No Raging Thunder bonus, but it's enough to knock you out.
I can hear them. The bells of midnight are tolling. Now my dream won't be
coming true. Sorry, Sumire, but you really can't be Kasumi. I'm sorry, but we gotta live in the reality here. And the reality is, Kasumi would want you to live as Sumire, and not as her. Want you to live your own life. But 4,000, pretty much 5,000 experience, and 18,000 money for one fight is not bad. Level 82 for Joker, level 81 for An Makoto, and Haru, not bad. And level 87 for Raoul, we'll take that. Definitely pretty good. Level 82 is always nice too, because of the fact that we can use that for our, getting higher and higher strength personas, because I'd like to finish out my compendium if I get the chance, so definitely always good to get levels, that's for sure.
Yoshizawa.
Well, we did knock her out, so she can't fight anymore at least. You've all... I can't believe you've just thrown away all the happiness. You just to come here and how? It's impossible. How's it impossible?
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
What?
Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy. Well, all of us are fighting off against it, so it no longer is for our joy. So, sorry Maruki, but now it's just for yourself at this point, right? Or actually, technically for Kasumi or Sumire, based on him really wanting Sumire to be Kasumi now. But, yeah, it's definitely for just Sumire's sake at this point, and not anybody else's. Joy. That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes, each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never even wished for anything like this.
I'm sorry to say that, Ryuji, but technically that's not true. You did wish for that. Is that really true?
Ha!
It was. No, never mind. So you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now. True.
Planning to run again?
Doesn't sound like it. We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you are rather exhausted at the moment.
Kirk. Yoshizawa-san.
Oh, there he goes. So yeah, he was technically right. Yoshizawa's, wounds are definitely more important than fighting Maruki at the moment. There's still time. February 3rd, I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started. What I swore I'd do on that day, I lost everything that mattered to me. Everything that mattered to you? The only thing we know about Maruki is that, his girlfriend. That's the only thing we know about, is something to do with his girlfriend. I forgot what it was specifically, but I believe it was his ex or something. Something happened, and he didn't want pain to come to anybody anymore. Something like that. But that's the only thing we know. We don't know if that's actually what's really going on. That's the only thing I can really think of, though. Because of the fact that when we went through the whole social link, that was the only thing that we really learned. That was one of the main reasons why he started getting into his cognitive science research, so pain would never happen to anybody again. Because what happened to her wasn't like, trying to remember what we learned. Something about like a break-in or something like that. And she went through like some kind of like psychotic breakdown or something. That's kind of what it sounded like when he was kind of bringing it up. I don't remember specifically. It's so hard to remember because it was so long ago. But that's based on memory that we know from the social link that he told us. But we don't even know if that's really the truth or anything like that. I don't think he lied to us, because he seems like a genuinely nice dude. He just wants to help, but the way he's helping isn't particularly the best way, because it's forcing people to do things that they don't really want to do. Although, yes, they think that's what they want to do. It's not really the best way, of course, of action of doing things, right? Forcing people to change and become different. Although, technically, we are forcing people to change, but we're forcing people that are completely demented and they need to change in order to make the world a better place. But he's changing good people and bad people, which, although the bad people are definitely good people to change, you shouldn't force good people to change to fit your desires, right? So it's not really the best course of action what he's doing. But it's still up to our interpretation, though. Really how you feel it. I'm giving both interpretations because, obviously, I understand both sides of what's going on here. Because that makes the most sense, because I'm not going to just pick one side, because I don't know what the other side really is yet. Which is why we're going through the true ending, to know what's really going on with the story. So, I'm going to continue to fight both sides until I understand what truly is going on here, and if I really do feel like Maruki really is a bad guy, right? So, I guess we'll find out. But so far, what he just did was kind of weird, so far he's definitely leaning on bad guy territory for me, at the moment. But, we'll find out more, right?
I lost his reading.
He's probably super deep in the palace now.
I want to pursue him, but I doubt that's even possible right now.
Yeah, not with Sumire knocked out completely.
Let's get out of here. Yoshizawa's gotta rest anyway.
True. Let's get her out of here. Get her all rested up, and hopefully she'll start feeling good soon. Because if we want to even have a chance against Maruki, we need the whole team.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here.
Yeah, same.
The navigators returned to our devices. Our palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now, or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki, right? Hey Spooks, how much do you already know about this stuff?
I should tell them what I know so far. Yeah, probably the best. Although it doesn't look like we're gonna be fully recapping it.
So, Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality to make our dreams come true.
This is all too much for me to handle at once.
I apologize for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
That's right, Akechi.
There's no reason to be defensive. He, had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
True. Very true. And it seems like he's definitely changed his path, which is good. He's helping for now. I don't think it's just for now, honestly. I do feel like he actually wants to help us. So, I think this is finally his redemption arc. He definitely needed one. I can definitely say that. So, I'll definitely take his help if he's gonna give it. So, Akechi's not our enemy. Yeah, he's on our side this time, which is good. Because before he never really was, and now he actually is, which is nice.
So you're not here to fight us? I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that. Since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit, to make it, we currently have the same goal.
True. We have the same goal, so there's no reason to fight against us, right? So, that's definitely good. Although, does that mean he's gonna leave us as soon as this is all over, though? Because he would have no reason to stay with the Phantom Thieves like before, so he might not even stay. Which kinda sucks if that's the case. Huh.
So what you're saying is you're using him?
Kinda, but not really.
What about the rest of you?
Yeah, what's going on with the rest of our team?
Considering how you all were all living your ideal lives in that other reality until you decided to come here, Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration.
True. He does. He does definitely seem to be doing that. He didn't lie. It just seems weird the way he's doing it, though.
While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far.
True.
Now that you understand, know his true intentions, or now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
Yeah, does our team want to fight him? I'll fight him. But we don't know about our team, though.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better.
True, we're gonna need all we can get to fight off against a literal godlike being at this point, because Maruki has now sent himself as being a stronger god than Yaldabaoth at this point, right? So, yeah, definitely gonna need all the help we can get.
If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds?
True, we definitely need the help, but will our team actually go through with it? Well, Sumire back up.
I'll be going now. Be sure to consider my points.
Okay. Well, see you later, Akechi.
Hey.
Well, he's gone.
Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright? Hi.
Are you okay? Can you stand? Are you okay, Sumire?
Oh yes.
Well, that's good. It looks like we're gonna make you stand anyways. I actually didn't mind helping her out, because honestly, I didn't know if she could even walk after that, after being forced to fight like that, honestly. Because after, going through so much like that, you would think she would be completely wiped, pretty much.
I'm sorry that it caused you all so much trouble.
It's all good.
No, you don't need to apologize. We should probably go our separate ways, for now, and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can. Oh yeah, third semester starting up tomorrow, right?
Third semester? Wait, we're actually going back to school?
I guess we're going back to school, huh? We still don't have any ideas what we want to do from here on out, though. We've got time. Ricky said he'll wait until February 3rd, before. Let's really think it over before making our decision, okay?
Yeah, probably for the best. But at least apparently we're going back to Shujin. Huh. Wonder why. Huh. Well, it's cool, third semester. So it means that we're doing our graduation semester now, or Actually, no, wouldn't that be the final year then? So Joker is now starting his senior year then? Huh. Because third semester doesn't happen in Persona 5 original, so that's interesting.
Huh, yo, welcome back. Huh, didn't know you guys were out together. Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sotaro, it's Mom.
Huh, Mom? You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
No, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
Huh, I see. Okay then. You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier too. Odd coincidence, huh?
So he still kind of remembers her being around for a second there. Oh, that's kind of sad, because of the fact that we know how close they were both to Wakaba. That's actually really sad to know they're gone, and that she's gone again. Jeez. But, we have to go through it. It is the fight for a true reality, so we need to give up the things that were already gone, right? Although it's sad to think, we definitely have to do it.
Okay.
Huh, well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around for a bit longer.
Huh, I see. Don't stay out too late, alright? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow too, so get to bed at a reasonable time, okay?
Okay, fair enough. Well, see you later, Sojiro. So, what's going on, Futaba?
Mom is really gone again. Sojiro sees it that way too now.
Yep, makes sense.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba.
Huh. So we're actually gonna learn what happens right after Morgana turned back into his cat form. Huh, okay. What was that?
Wait, you're...
Yep, he's back to being a cat. So we actually do get to see this. This is cool.
What the? I guess it's right. Why were you a human, Mona?
Yeah, you're supposed to be a cat.
I am not a... Oh wait, yeah, I guess I am a cat.
How did we never realize?
That's actually kind of funny, because he was a cat this entire game, and all of a sudden now they're realizing it. Oh, I wonder how we never noticed he was our cat this whole time. I remember him being a hunk out of nowhere. He actually did look like Joker's older brother, though, because he did say something like that right before he did turn into the human version of himself. So that was actually kind of cool. But I noticed one other thing. The kid that he saw on the TV was actually the person he turned into. But the thing is that kid, I think, had brown hair, and Morgana turned into a black-haired version of him to kind of match Joker, to be, like he said, I'm like an older brother to you, aren't I? And he ended up looking like an older brother to Joker. So technically, we were brothers with Morgana for a little bit there, which is actually kind of cool.
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right, Spooks.
You said he was headed to Odaiba, right? Correct? And with the Ketchikun. We need to find them.
Yep, they needed to find us. So at least now we know how they got there. Huh, cool. Well, that works.
Once we got to Odaiba, we spawned in the palace. You know how the rest goes.
Yep, we got in there. But apparently they didn't need Maruki's name there, though. Apparently they had maybe the same search history. The whole thing was censored, but they were able to get inside the palace. Or maybe they can just get into the palace in the real world. Because apparently it's fully tangible now, apparently, based on how they're saying it.
You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry, deep down I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. But being with my mom was so much fun, I just wanted to try. I stopped trying to figure it out.
Aw, it's all good. I don't blame you.
But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you, Spooks. I'm all good now.
Are you sure? It's okay if it's painful. It's okay, yeah. It's definitely okay if it's painful.
Yep, no worries. I'm fine with...
Yeah, you're definitely still in pain. She's not willing to finish off her sentence. Aw, poor kid. That's actually sad.
School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up too late. you might end up oversleeping.
Aw, that's so sad. I feel bad, but it's not the true path we need to take. Because, like I said, it's going against everything we did. It literally throws our everything we fought for, everything we struggled for, just got wiped in an instant by Maruki's meddling. So, it really isn't the best path to take.
We all, have been through too much today. Let's try and get some sleep.
Yeah, probably for the best, Morgana. It really is probably for the best.
What? You got something to say?
You were quite the looker. You've gone cat again. You were quite the looker, bud.
Like who you're talking to, or talking about. How can I be anything else? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now. For now, we should all meet up at the hideouts. We gotta recap the situation, and hold a strategy meeting.
Yeah, probably for the best.
I've been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down.
You're right. Certainly the combat has us tired out as well. We could all use some time to decompress.
And on that note, good night. Yep, good night indeed.
Well, we're going to need time to figure all this out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep.
Yeah, probably for the best. Confirm Maruki's reality. Can we leave? No, we can't. But that's not a for sure, though.
I'm so exhausted mentally and physically. Let's take it easy today.
Okay. Well, looks like we can't leave even though we have a timer now.
Make everyone happy, huh? But even so. Anyways, let's think about it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's probably think about it tomorrow. But off to sleep we go. Catching some Z's. Looks like we're going into the Velvet Room. Okay, well, let's see what's going on. Why are we being summoned? Huh. Well, at least it's the normal Velvet Room this time, and not the, the scary-looking version of the school, so at least we're not in the distorted school this time.
It's been quite some time.
Hey, Lavenza. Long time no see. Looks like we're a prisoner of fate again, though.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
These clothes? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Why do you need us?
You have been imprisoned once more. This time not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound to you through your future. However you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more.
Well, at least we have a possibility of reaching our real reality again, so at least that's good to know.
Our meeting again now, within this place is proof enough.
Oh, that's good. Huh. So that's when we saw Philemon's butterfly. It proved that the Velvet Room was back. Okay, cool. That definitely helps us.
It seems the time has come.
Wait. What do I do now? Yeah, what do we do?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take.
Makes sense. That's how Igor and the Velvet Room attendants normally act. So now we know we at least have the real ones, that's for sure. Because, although we know that they're the real ones, it's more in line with what they normally do, not like the Wardens, or how the fake Igor, the Holy Grail, was acting the entire story. So now we're finally back to good old the original Igor in the original way how Velvet Room attendants normally act.
If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Okay. Well, good to know. And if we can meet them again, that means we'll be able to, be able to use our Velvet Room again. Because it's still locked off to us, but it seems like it's finally reopening again.
Lady Lavenza told you that. We gotta tell everyone else that, too. Let's all meet up after school.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, so this is actually Future Spooks, the The episode's a little bit longer than I actually expected it to be, so I actually have to split this episode into 2 parts. And the reason why I'm saying this is because, I actually have to record this after the episode because I ended up recording for 2 hours without even realizing it. So, yeah, it's probably for the best if I split up the episode into 2 different parts. Mostly because, I ended up thinking that I could maybe put in 2 more days, and it ended up being way too long when I added those extra 2 days. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, keeping spooky, and in the next episode we will be continuing our path to take down Maruki. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. It's always a blast hanging out with you guys and recording for you. So, I'll see you all in the next one. Keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.